Hi, my name is Anika Mistry, and I'm a double major in computer science and cognitive science. I'm an incoming senior, and this summer I'm working as a data analysis engineer at MicroStrategy. My motivation for participating in the trip was the fact that I was a junior at this point, and I knew that I would eventually have to start finding a company that I want to work at full time. And at this point, I didn't have an internship secured for the summer, so I wanted to find a company that I can essentially maybe work with this summer and intern at, as well as explore what other companies are out there and how companies may differ in terms of size, company culture, and other differences. So the excitement towards Google was, everyone's heard of Google. It's such a big name company, and being able to hear from people who are working on such great and innovative things was truly a motivation, and I thought it would be a really great experience, and the expectation out of that was to hear from people who are working at a big company. I really enjoyed being able to have casual conversations with the engineers. For example, being able to talk about a senior software engineer's journey to getting to Google and some of the aspects of Google he likes or doesn't like over a casual conversation in the Google office. I definitely enjoyed being able to talk to people who are working in the companies, like at MicroStrategy. I really enjoyed getting to hear from the CEO because he was a Hopkins alum, and when he was talking about some of his experiences at Hopkins, it was extremely relatable to the position in life I am in now, and I could see myself at the company better just because I know he had a very similar college education to myself. It was also really exciting that I got to hear about a company that I wasn't aware of and to hear about great things that they're also doing. And I think it was a great opportunity that the trip was able to connect us with companies that I wouldn't have thought of applying or considering before. So in order to land the internship at MicroStrategy, first when I was in the session, I made sure that I was asking questions that I would want answered. I was making sure that both the recruiter and the engineers would hear my voice, so when they were interviewing me, potentially they would recognize me. So I remember asking for the recruiter who we met with's email, and then I emailed her with my resume and my personal website, telling her that I'm interested in telling her a few highlights from what I observed during our experience. I made sure to be very communicative and reach out when I'd finished a stage of the application process. For example, if she sent me the application link, I made sure to tell her that I applied and that I took the assessments and that I was ready for the next step. I think the trip was extremely valuable because it gives you insight into how companies operate and how different they can be, even if they're only a few hours away from one another. It's great to have the opportunity while you're going through the process of college to see how companies differ and see how industries may also differ. At the end of Hopkins, we're going to need to find a place to work, and hopefully it's a place in a company that we feel like resonates with us. So this trip just gives you some insight into the variety of options you have out